It is sure to be a fun show today. Good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm Heather Abraham.
And I'm John Burnett. Morning, Heather.
Good morning, John. How are you?
Always a pleasure, darling. I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
Well, you know, one of the best things about living in Pittsburgh is how many great things there are to do around here. Pittsburgh, the shops, the restaurants, all of that stuff.
Oh,
and cultural events as well.
You bet. And we love featuring those things on PTL. And there are many old favorites as well as some new places that are popping up around the Burgh.
Made our first guest job really hard. She worked with a team at Pittsburgh Magazine to come up with their annual list of Best of the Burgh, is featured in the new July issue. Welcome, Pittsburgh Magazine Associate Editor Lauren Davidson.
Thank you for having me.
It's
Hi,
so great.
Lauren.
And we got a sneak peek at some of the lists of things, and it's just amazing what you guys were able to put together.
So it's exciting because Best of the Burgh every year is the place to put things we love about Pittsburgh. We kind of gather a list all year, and then in July we get to put everything out there that we love as editors' picks.
Well, and you sort of, when this list comes out, you know for sure that summer's here. You know? It's like it's landed. And how many years have you done this Best of the Burgh
I mean, many.
Yeah.
Probably
25, 30
yeah,
years?
I mean, probably at least
seems like almost
half of our existence.
Yeah, I mean, I came to Pittsburgh in 1982, and it seems like it's been around since the 80s at least.
Definitely, yeah.
And so walk us through how this actually happens. How are these people and places nominated?
Yeah, so for the editors' picks, it's sort of just everything we love. You know, the editors get together and say, what do we want to feature this year? It could be things that we loved throughout the year, but we didn't have anywhere else to put them. So Best of the Burgh is where we get to do it. And then our readers poll is where the readers weigh in. You know, their favorite Chinese restaurant, their favorite shop, their favorite comedian.
And this is kind of like a go-to list. I mean, if you type in to a search engine, you're looking for the best Chinese restaurant, then you might find something that pops up on a Best of the Burgh list.
Or if you're looking for the best reporter, last year you would have found Heather Abraham.
Oh, John, I knew you were going to bring that up.
Well, how could I not? I mean, we were so proud of you. And then this year, we did it again with David Highfield getting Best Reporter.
Congratulations to him.
And Bob Pompiani got Best Sportscaster. And Ashley Doherty, who works at Channel 4 and used to work here, got Best Weathercaster.
She's a very sweet girl as well.
Nice lady and a great meteorologist.
So let's talk about some of the favorites this year. Banjo Night. What is this?
Banjo Night. So that's everybody's favorite. And this year we called it our Best Worst Kept Secret. And it is on our cover because who doesn't love Banjo Night? You know, it was one of those things where we thought, how can we feature banjo nights? And it's, we thought best perpetually hip nights. You know, everybody loves banjo night. And it is one of those things that it's a best kept secret. You might not have heard of it, or you might have been a long time ago. I went for the first time 10 years ago, and it was cool then.
So was this bluegrass banjo, or was it New Orleans banjo? What, just sort of a celebration of the instrument in general?
Yeah, it's the Pittsburgh Banjo Club, and they are at the Northside Elks Lodge every Wednesday night, and it's a group of guys who have been doing this for 30 years. So
that's pretty cool.
Good for
very
them.
Fun.
And it's free to come to the practice?
It is.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just you go and you watch them practice, but it's such a fun night out.
And Gus and Yaya also, Gus from Gus, and we know that Yaya passed away in the fall, so this is an honor for Gus.
Yeah. Our condolences to Gus. God bless him. He's still at it. He's what, 85, I think? Look at that.
And,
unbelievable.
Yeah, and he was so sweet, and I loved talking to him. He's such a wealth of story he's such a Northside institution. And we talked about his wife Stella, and he made sure to point out that they had started a scholarship fund for her. And it was just such a sweet testament to, we called it Best Extended Family Business, because it's a business that's been in his family for forever, but he extends that to the whole city.
Did I read that his dad or his granddad had been doing it since 1934?
Yes, and Gus started there when he was 2.
Oh my.
You know, I think that this is a story that so many people share, but I remember as a child going with my family, and so it's been part of my life for so long as well. Let's keep on going down the list. Cotton Bureau. I asked you what this was because I'm not hip to everything like you guys are. What is Cotton Bureau?
So Cotton Bureau is a t-shirt company, and it's all Pittsburgh based. They print the t-shirts here, and the way it works is if a designer has an idea for a t-shirt, they put it out there on the website, and then if they get enough people who want to buy that t-shirt, they print it. And then the t-shirt is only up for 2 weeks at a time. And then you may get another chance at it if, again, more people go to the website and say, yes, I'm going to want this t-shirt again. And they do so many different cool prints, and they're really unique. They're, you know, I mean, they're independent designers who put this design out there, and you can buy.
So many new businesses now that are web driven.
Right.
That before the web, we just never heard of. Now, what is it Chowderwood?
Chowderwood.
Chowderwood. What is that?
Another one of those hidden gems. Actually, I didn't know about it before reading this issue, and it's this urban sustainable homestead in Highland Park. It's just this little tucked away place in Highland Park. It's a retreat, it's a B&B, it's a wedding venue, and it's beautiful.
Where is it?
Best oasis
near
in the
the
city.
zoo. Right off of Route 8, right on the river. Yeah, it's tucked away, it's hidden, and it is gorgeous.
You're kidding me.
Thank goodness for you guys, because I would never know about some of these things. Right.
I've probably driven by it a million times.
Yeah.
Chowder, is it Chowder or Chowder?
Chowderwood.
Chowderwood, okay.
Named after their family name.
Gotcha.
And we also have the Colony Cafe, and I remember I was sitting down, I was like, this sounds familiar. How do I know this? It's the Cat Cafe.
It's the Cat Cafe in the Strip District. It's newer this year, but it's such a cool place. We wanted to feature it. You can go and cuddle. Enjoy a glass of wine or a snack or a meal or a coffee, and the cats there are available for adoption through Animal Friends, so it's a really great cause as well as an awesome time.
I remember hearing about this.
Right, such a good story.
I guess if you're allergic to cats, that's not your kind of place.
But it's a neat way to kind of combine the two things. You can go and hang out with friends, but then they can also promote adoption as well through the events or the restaurant.
And that's the what is that?
Colony
Cafe.
We called it Best Place to Combine All Your Loves.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, and then moving on to Von Walter and Funk. This is also something I have no idea.
What is that?
Well, that's in Hip Lawrenceville, so you have to be. It's such a great store. So we called it Best Shop to Pretend is Your Living Room because it's such an inviting atmosphere.
Well, it looks like a junked up living room with all kinds of penguins and pirate paraphernalia. Look at my God. Look how crowded that place is.
It is. It's a little smaller, and there's so much packed into there. And it's really great. You can find barware, home goods, pillows, so many nice things, and it's all just really well curated. The owners, Jamie McAdams and Shauna Versa, they named it after their two maternal grandmothers. One of their last names was Von Walter, one of their last names was Funk. Aren't those cool?
Yeah,
those
it is cool.
Names. I was going to ask you who was what, but there you go.
You almost have so much fun coming up with the names for the places as much as you do finding the locations.
Yeah, the names are a little tongue-in-cheek. How do you come up with how do you really call someone the best burlesque bridge builder? But it's, a list of just all the things we like.
You can do it in the best of the Burgh. All right, what else have we got here? Let's see.
I think we covered some of the highlights, but you also
talked about Bob and David Highfield.
Congrats to them. What about the readers poll? It covers everything.
It does.
Best sports personality, I think, was on there as well.
Yep, and businesses, restaurants, personalities, events. There's so much packed into the readers poll, and it is online every year for about a month. So we give readers a good opportunity to go and cast their votes, and it's their voice. It's what do you think is the best in the city.
That's great.
And we should mention, Lauren, that you have a past with us here at KDKA. You are a former intern.
I was an intern at KDKA where I got my start.
About 10 years ago, was it? 2006?
It was.
6. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And I signed an autograph card for your mother.
Yeah.
Good memory, John.
You're one of the best of the Burgh, John.
Oh, he is.
You give her my best. That was sweet. Very sweet to say that.
Well, what's really great, too, is that the people who are nominated, the businesses and the people, all of that can come to a party.
Yes.
And that's also something that others can attend as well?
Yes, so we celebrate the best of the Burgh with a party at Stage AE. This year it's on Thursday, July 20th from 7 to 9:30. So all of the best of the Burgh winners, the readers poll, and the editors picks are invited to come and show off what they have to offer. And then the public is, of course, invited as well. We're selling tickets at pittsburghmagazine.com/BOTB for Best of the Burgh. And yeah, it's a great night. It's a really fun party.
Pittsburghers love their parties.
Yes, they do. All right. Well, thank you
Laura.
so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
And you've done good. Congratulations.
You can read all about the winners in the July issue of Pittsburgh Magazine and then come out again and party with them at the Best of the Burgh Award celebration, as we were just talking about. Again, that's Thursday, July 20th at Stage AE with food, entertainment, and fun. You can get your tickets now online, and we also have that information on PTL's website, kdka.com/PTL.